What's up, guys? It's Maddie here from DCLblogger.com. I did some more investigating in Animoca Brands, which is one of the partners that have one of the partnerships that Decentraland have made, in an effort to bring high caliber gaming, high caliber games to the Decentraland platform. Now, we've looked at Animoca Brands before, and I've done a video on it before, but I found out some more interesting news, so bear with me. I want to go through that, and there is definitely more connections, and this partnership runs a lot more deeper than I think we know so far. So basically what I've done is, I think everyone read the Decentraland and Animoca Brands partnership blog post that was posted on Decentraland itself, outlining the partnership and what they plan to do with it, which is basically, at the very basic level, co-develop 2 new games built for the Decentraland platform, featuring internationally recognized and widely loved brands. Okay, very excited for that part of it. Now, not many people actually went to Animoca Brands and read their announcement of the Decentraland collaboration. Okay, so there's a few things in here that weren't stated in the other blog post, and I kind of found that out and read and found out some interesting news basically. So okay, before we get on to this one, so basically all of this is the same, all right, but the last point over here, Animoca Brands' relationship with Decentraland will assist in raising funds for the upcoming The Sandbox token sale. Okay, so what is The Sandbox? And this is the first time I'm hearing about this part of the partnership, right? And I'm pretty sure it's like not many people have stumbled upon this before too. So what is The Sandbox? And I think a lot of you guys that are watching this that are from the dev gaming community know exactly what it is, but for someone like me that does not know, I'm definitely not part of that community. The Sandbox is basically like a you can kind of build your own games on the platform, and it's pretty popular. You can see on YouTube some of these videos of people playing The Sandbox and going through it and doing reviews have like 1.3 million views. I think this YouTuber is pretty popular, so we could just skip him, but it definitely has a lot of people that play it. And if you kind of check what it does, basically you can like I said, you can build all kinds of games and get it. I think it's you can play it on mobile phone. There's apps for it. There's you can play it on Steam, etc., etc. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it's very basic, but at the end of the day, what it does is it allows developers to come and build their own gaming experiences, which is exactly what Decentraland are trying to do. So now, alright, so we've read that Animoca Brands' relationship with Decentraland will assist in raising funds for the upcoming The Sandbox token sale. Okay, so now we know that the Sandbox game is having their own token sale. Okay, and this sentence here is a bit confusing. I don't know if Decentraland will be directly assisting the token sale, or they are saying that the funds received from Decentraland are going to assist in the token sale for the Sandbox. But either way, there is some form of connection there. Okay, so now I looked into the Sandbox a bit more deeper, and I realized that Animoca Brands actually purchased the gaming developer company, the developer company that built the Sandbox sometime in August. So I pulled up that Animoca Brands acquires Pixel, developer of the Sandbox game for mobile and blockchain. Okay, and this was on 27th of August, and so there were some interesting parts of this partnership that I read. Pixel is an independent mobile game company focused on world builder games with a portfolio that includes The Sandbox, Snoopy's Town Tale, Garfield, Goosebumps, so some decent sized gaming brands, or some brands there, kind of media entertainment brands. Mind you, like, it's really cool to see Decentraland have a partnership connection with Animoca Brands, and they themselves have access to such strong brand names. With 40 million downloads and over 1 million monthly active users. Now, 1 million monthly active users that either play or build games experiences through this platform. Now, why this specific line was interesting to me is because we all know Decentraland secured a lot of land in the auction. I think it was about 1,000+ lands themselves, and their intent behind it through their tweet, and some of the words shared by some of the admins was to have that land, to get to incentivize people to develop, new people that want to enter Decentraland, to lower the barrier of entry to the people that want to actually build experiences into Decentraland by incentivizing them with these lands. So I don't know if that means that they're going to give these lands away to people that build really good experiences, or they're going to allow people to rent this land or build for free on these pieces of land. And if it's good enough, or if it can generate a certain amount of visitors, then maybe they can keep it, etc., etc. But looking at this line here, that, you know, the the sandbox gets over 1 million monthly active users that are interested in that sort of stuff, it's really cool to think that it might mean that, you know, if these users are introduced to Decentraland virtual reality, their SDK kit, their platform of building games through Decentraland, so virtual reality experiences, and there's some form of connection there, then there may be a lot of value, and a lot of developer community might be coming to Decentraland. Okay, it just gives me basically this shows me how much access Animoca Brands has to the developer community, game developers, and etc. Pixel is developing a blockchain version of the Sandbox, considered one of the most anticipated blockchain games globally. Don't know about that because I've never heard of it. And will leverage the capabilities of Animoca Brands and partners like HTC and Apple Labs, CryptoKitties. Pixel will launch of the world's first marketplace for user-generated non-fungible tokens, where players will trade game assets. Well, we all know that there's OpenSea and a few other, I think there's another one, eMoon.io, I think it is called. There's a few other NFT trading marketplaces, that's for sure. Pixel Games portfolio includes major brands Snoopy, Goosebumps, The Loud House, Wonder Park, and Garfield. Ed Fries, okay, this is a really interesting one as well. Ed Fries, the creator of Microsoft Game Studios and co-founder of the Xbox project, is a special advisor to Pixel and the Sandbox, and will continue his advisory role after the acquisition. The acquisition provides significant synergy and strategic value for gaming and blockchain development. Okay, so it's definitely interesting, and it's really clear that Animoca Brands aim to really give this blockchain idea a fair go. Like, they want to go in with all the creative minds and kind of money and developer power that they have to explore if this is a great way to build a new generation of games, which I think it is. And we've all seen that happen with people flooding to purchase their own game assets, which they own 100%, which is the main difference in blockchain gaming, is that the assets, you own them 100%. So for example, if Decentraland doesn't exist, you have the land token, and some other game of Decentraland continue to build another platform, that land token will be worth something. They can associate different value for that land token. Just an example. And other tokens that you can own, like, they are physical, or not physical, I guess they're still digital, but you own them, right? It's not like you're playing a certain game and the money that you pour into the game, if the game doesn't exist, then everything kind of, doesn't exist. Like, you lose the money that you have entered into buying these game kind of skins, etc., etc. Fortnite, for example. Anyway, so that's that, guys. Really interesting news for me. Just to see the caliber of brand power that Animoca Brands has. That it's not just a simple. I think their partnership with Decentraland is initially just to experiment with 2 game titles that are internationally recognized, which is what they said, which is going to be interesting to see what they are and see how this virtual reality platform plays out for them. Do they make money from it? Does it work? And if it does, it'll be awesome to see a lot of people come, a lot of other games come in or being built from Animoca Brands. And I've already gone through the fact that Animoca Brands have partnered with Atari to build Roller Coaster Tycoon and Goon Squad in blockchain, in blockchain versions. So I don't know if those are the 2 games that are coming to Decentraland. If it is, again, Atari, a really big name that might come to Decentraland. I think we're really early in this sort of speculation, but right now I'm just kind of going through the connections that might be built. There is definitely some form of connections going on, and it'll be really interesting next 2019. I think it'll be really awesome to see what happens in terms of game development. That is definitely going to be the focus for Decentraland, since the auction is finished, since 100% ownership has been finished of all this private land in Decentraland. I believe now that focus is on bringing on the developer community and focusing on building some sort of buzz around game development, experience development, trying to really make use of the platform that they have built. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Let me know if you found out any more interesting information. Let me know. I'll cover it with a video. And yeah, see you guys soon.